In this video, I want to talk about a project I'm working on. I call the Wolverine Engineering Kit. The idea behind it is to take some Wolverine chassis that I have that are missing pieces and kind of breathe some new life into them. So, thinking about what kind of pieces could pop onto those and give them a different function other than the missile launcher that the Wolverine originally had. When I was a kid, I had this die-cast tank by Corgi, and it was an AMX recovery vehicle. And recovery vehicles are a big part of the military, so they can grab broken down tanks. And so I thought that would be a cool thing to put on the Wolverine to add sort of a crane and a plow and some of those kind of engineering devices. The bridge layer for a GI Joe was always one of the most fun vehicles to kind of, have some dirt or dig a ditch and put the bridge over it. So I thought this would complement it really well, and you could, act out scenarios where a tank had broken down or been damaged and you had to repair it and fix it in the field. So I did a quick sketch, kind of coming up with the design, and then cleaned up some of the parts I had. Then I took those parts and I scanned them with my iPad Pro. There's some cool software that lets you actually use the lidar in the iPad, and you can scan and get a 3D model of an object. This is just a mock-up of the pieces. I did a real rough kind of just massing of those just to get the shapes and the size and see how they related to the Wolverine chassis. The next step was just 3D printing those, so I printed them out. I have a resin 3D printer, which gives really nice smooth prints, so it feels kind of toy-like. And then I was able to put those onto the Wolverine. You can see right here, it consists of a back piece that's kind of the support for the crane when it's not in use, and then this base and crane unit that pops into the engine kind of compartment where the cover usually goes. And then the front is the plow, and that just kind of pops onto those pieces and just fits right there and it's ready to go. Right away, once I did this, I was like, this is pretty awesome. I'm like really digging this. This would be fun to play with and set up. So I then went back to the 3D models and added a lot more detail and made it look more like some of the ref I was looking at, and printed those out, and knew those pieces would fit because I'd already mocked them up. And so then went about trying to figure out like how these pieces would work, as far as like here ratcheting the crane so that it could actually stay up when you moved it around. And so that's where I am right now, trying to figure out the more mechanical side of this and stuff, and then hopefully get that figured out, and then put some paint on it, some stickers, get it in some play motion, and then see how it all turns out. So thanks for checking this out. Yo Joe.